Peace, family. Thank you guys for joining me. Drika here. I'm here to do a pick a card reading. And the question here that we're going to ask or cover is, what do you need to let go of? Okay? What do you need to let go of? So I have picked these three cards and I'm going to shuffle my tarot cards for each group. And so we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So I want you to go ahead and allow yourself to intuitively select which deck you're being called to. And we're going to get into that reading for you. So again, what is it that you need to let go of? So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Hello, pile number 1. So I've already shuffled the cards and I have your cards pulled out for your reading. So this is the reading for pile number 1. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Magician. We have Queen of Cups. We have the Fool. And we have the Death card. All right. And so what does pile number 1 need to let go of? So pile number 1 is showing here with this 5 of Swords card here is that, you know, you have been pretty much on the defense. It's almost like there has been some defensiveness here where you're feeling like you've always had to protect yourself or be on guard when it comes to other people. And maybe you've been feeling like you're often misunderstood, or people don't see where you're coming from, or they can't, you know, they're not really understanding you, right? And what this is showing here is that, you know, this is something that you have been possibly dealing with for quite some time, that defensiveness, that need to, you know, put your wall up or put a guard up, right? And so what Spirit is saying here is that this is linked to some type of childhood wound, something that you've experienced since a child where you felt like you were misunderstood or just not really seen, or maybe you've been neglected or experienced some level of abandonment or rejection. And so, you know, it has you on the defense because you feel like you have to protect yourself from harmful people, because maybe people have taken your kindness for weakness. Maybe people have mistreated you and you've you know, had a genuine heart or genuine intentions, but have often found that, you know, most people have taken advantage of that. And so what this is showing here is that, you know, Spirit wants you to know that, you know, with this sword here, as you can see, this one sword, this is you. This is you taking your stance, standing your ground against all of these other swords that are coming at you, right? So you're defending yourself. But what Spirit is saying is, you know, you're constantly seeing this play out for you with different people, even as up until now, because this wound, this childhood wound, is still needing your attention and still needing for you to heal. Because what this is showing here is that, you know, it's almost like you have yet to understand that it's okay for other people to narrate their own story, their own journey, right? And it's okay for multiple realities to exist in the same space. And what I mean by that is, you know, other people may have created their own stories of you. They may have, you know, created their own journey. They have their own experiences that they are having outside of you. So you are not in control of what other people are experiencing. You're not in control of if they're painting you as the villain or the bad guy. All you are in control of is yourself. And so once you realize that other people will see you as a villain in their story because that's what they have created. It doesn't mean that it's true for you. It doesn't mean that you are a bad person or that that you're evil or anything of the sort. It's just other people have their own perception and they have their own experiences. And you should allow them to have those experiences without trying to change their mind, without trying to change how they view you, because you have yet to understand that this is about you coming into your own truth and knowing who you are and being unwavering in that. Because once you know who you are, other people can form whatever opinion and ideas that they have about you, and it shouldn't affect you. It wouldn't affect you because you're understanding that everybody has their own level of consciousness. Everybody has their own path and their own journey and their own challenges and their own experiences. And based off their own perception, they're going to perceive you from their own lens, and that has nothing to do with you. You can't, take this personal. You can't internalize that. And so that's what Spirit is showing here with the Five of Swords. And it's showing here, with the Magician card here, it's showing how, it's you letting go of these blockages or these restrictions that maybe are stopping you from manifesting your desires. There's some childhood wounds that are getting in the way of you creating the life that you want and deserve. You're still feeling like you have to struggle, or that things are just being challenging for you. You have kind of this belief or this some type of negative mindset or lack mindset or victim mentality, right? You're seeing yourself lower than what you actually are. And so Spirit is encouraging you to let go of the lack mindset and the lack thinking, because you really are the magician. You are powerful. You're a very powerful being. You have so many gifts, but you still don't trust them. You still don't trust yourself because you still are dealing with some layers of childhood issues that are getting away with you embodying this as your truth. And so Spirit is asking for you to let go of the past, to let go of these limiting beliefs and things that are actually blocking you from manifesting. And with this Queen of Cups here energy, is showing here that, as you can see, this queen, she's sitting on her throne, however, and she has her cup and she's open to receive, right? And so with this Queen of Cups here, it's saying that, Spirit is saying it's time for you to open your heart. Maybe you've closed your heart up. You've closed yourself off. You put up these wall of defenses to protect yourself. But you're not realizing how that's blocking you from actually, receiving this abundance here, to receiving, all the goodness that's trying to come in for you. There's some type of, I would say, some dark energy here that you're still holding on to. Some type of pain surrounding your childhood, some type of, I would say maybe some level of mistrust. Maybe you're still struggling to trust yourself in some way. But Spirit is encouraging you to open your hearts again, to not allow other people to close you down or close your heart, because your heart is a gift. Like your heart, having your heart open allows you to receive. So it's about you trusting yourself to have boundaries. Right? This is about you being able to implement boundaries with people instead of creating barriers, And so with this Fool card here, it's encouraging you. And as you can see, she's reaching out to this Queen of Cups card here. So it's showing here with the Fool's card, it's encouraging you to let go of the past. Let go of the past. That's what it is. You're holding on to some past energy. some past trauma, some past wounds, and it stems directly from childhood. So that past pain is carrying over into your current day, and is manifesting more of the same. It's manifesting more of that same pain and heartache for you. And so, the fool, the fool's card in tarot typically means you're open, and you're looking to step outside of your comfort zone. You're just going without any care in the world, like you're just letting yourself free. And so, Spirit is encouraging you to embody this fool's energy, to step out of your comfort zone and step into the unknown, because you've already played out this scenario over and over again. You've already lived the past a million times over. So it's encouraging you to just step out and do something different, to step out and do something new. And so with this Death card here, it's showing that there is an ending of a cycle for you. There's some type of ending here. There's some type of ending, maybe some type of relationship here that you need to let go of, that's causing you some great pain. I'm seeing a lot of pain here with this energy. It's like something that you've been holding on to, and you know that it's time for you to walk away from it, but you still have yet embodied this Fool card. You still are still holding on to the past. And Spirit is asking you to let go of whatever is trying to leave your life. Let it go naturally and let it come naturally. So this is about you trusting that Spirit got you. You are protected. You are protected. And so that's what we see for you to let go of. We're going to flip over our last card here to see what message it holds. And it says, show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. So yes, that makes so much sense, because it's showing here you have been hiding yourself. Again, you are the true magician. You are the Queen of Cups. You are the Fool, but you've been kind of buried behind all this pain and this suffering, and it's time for you to let that go and just step into your truth. And that's what Spirit has for you, Pile 1. This is what it is for you to let go of. So yeah, if this resonates with you, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section and I'll see you guys in the next reading. I'm sending you guys the highest love and light, and peace. Have a good night. Peace, pile number 2. So if you have picked pile number 2, then here is your reading for what it is that you are needing to let go of. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. I've already pre-shuffled your cards here. And so the first card we have is the Knight of Wands, the Princess of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Hanged Woman. All right, and already I can see that this feels like a lighter energy from pile number 1. Okay, so with the pile number 2, what is it that you need to let go of? We have the Knight of Wands here. So with the Knight of Wands, it's showing that you are set out on like some new, I would say, new venture, or some new beginning, or something new that you are experiencing, some new project, maybe even some new maybe you tapping into some new spiritual gifts or abilities that you're coming into. But it's saying here to let go of any doubts that you're having. If you're doubting yourself right now because you maybe it's something that new that you're starting, right? So you may not, maybe you're comparing yourself to other people who Maybe they've been doing it for a while or doing it a lot longer than you. So it's showing how, to let go of what, that comparison, and even just that lack of trust within yourself, because you're still learning. This is a learning phase for you. So it's showing here to just let go of any impatience. Maybe you're feeling very anxious or angst in some way to get things moving. But with the Knight of Wands, you're still developing into becoming that king or queen or whatever, like stepping into that energy. So it's about you just appreciating where you are. So letting go of these high expectations maybe you're setting on yourself, and to understand that you're still learning. You're still in the learning phase. So just enjoy that process. Enjoy the journey. You're actually in a great space, because whenever you're learning something new, you are open to get so much information. So it's about you just being a student right now. It's about you taking that pressure off yourself, because maybe you're being hard on yourself. Maybe you feel like whatever you're doing is not enough. The Spirit is saying you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And maybe you're doubting that. Maybe you're second guessing that, and maybe you're going back and forth. But that's what Spirit is showing for you, that you are exactly where you need to be. And so with this Princess of Pentacles here, I love this card because this is something that I feel like with the Knight of Wands, you're coming away from this energy and you're stepping into, with this princess here, this new beginning as well. But you're building something tangible. You're creating something new, something that you're going to be able to see manifest for you. So it's about you moving forward. You're taking action forward and letting go of any procrastination. Maybe any doubts or any fears that you're having around this new adventure or this new project or this new gift you're coming into. Whatever it is, whatever it fits you. I'm reading for a lot of people, so just take what resonates with you. But what I'm showing here with this Seven of Pentacles here is that you are stepping into this energy of just tending to your own garden. You are really watering your needs. You're doing, I'm seeing here, and if you're not in this energy yet, I'm seeing this is what's going to come for you. You're stepping into where you are appreciating and tending to the things that you already have now. This is about you having gratitude for what you've already done, or having gratitude for how far you've come, right? So this is about you, leaving behind or letting go of that lack mentality or lack mindset. This is about you embodying more. You can start to see more fruits of your labor. You can start to see things starting to move for you, especially coming from, you actually taking that initiative to learn what it requires to be successful in this area, or even exercising those abilities, right? You're practicing. I'm seeing that you're letting go of just lack of action. Maybe you haven't been taking much action. Again, there was some procrastination here earlier that was coming through. So that's something that you need to let go of. And so with this King of Cups here, it's showing how, you are, I'm seeing here, it's about you letting go of the fear of speaking your truth, or speaking what it is that you need to express, or expressing yourself. So this is about you, stepping into this King of Cups energy where you're feeling confident and assured and just emotionally mature or fulfilled in some way. So this is about you letting go of these insecurities or these doubts and fears that you may have been, experiencing. So that's what it's showing, you letting go of that lower energies that are possibly interfering with you, actually getting the work done and getting to the Seven of Pentacles and Princess of Pentacles. Right? And so, you stop doubting yourself, that second guessing. Like Spirit is saying, let that go. Like, stop doubting and second guessing yourself. And with this hanged woman here is back to what I was saying before, because this represents, just a pause or some type of reflection, or things it's just not the right timing. So this is about you, letting go of impatience, being impatient, letting go of rushing, you really just embodying this energy of just understanding that the timing is, everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens when it's supposed to. So this is about you, letting go of this this energy of just, why hasn't it happened yet? Why is it taking so long? Or whatever. It's I'm seeing you questioning why. It's like embodying this energy of just waiting. The more that you understand that things are unfolding, the more, just is about you continue to focus on learning and building, and then implementing those things that you're learning step by step, one by one. And things are going to continue to start taking motion. They're going to start moving, and it all is going to work out in divine timing for you. So just letting go of that impatience. And so we have this card here that you selected from the deck, pile number 2. It says, nothing is yet set in stone. Okay? So again, that goes back to saying, things are still working out. You're still in the building phase. So just allow things to unfold. Continue to learn. Continue to grow. Nothing is yet set in stone for you. Things are still in the building phase. So this is just a time period where you're still in the process of learning, So just enjoy learning, because you don't want to rush to be at that end goal and that end point. And then when you there, you're not even prepared. You're not even ready. You can't even handle that level of responsibility, because you haven't developed properly. You have to understand everything has a process. So this is about you trusting your process and letting go of that need to feel like it needs to be different. Like your journey is not working out for you perfectly, because it is. Everything is working exactly how it's supposed to be, and you are exactly where you need to be. And things will make sense in divine timing for you. Pile number 2. So that's what we have for pile number 2 of what you need to let go of. Let me know how this resonates with you. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me thank our ancestors and guides and spirit team for this beautiful message. And I'll see you guys later. All right, peace. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me. Peace, peace, for our reading on what does pile number 3 need to let go of. So if you've chosen pile number 3, this is your reading on what it is that you need to let go of. So thank you, Spirit. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Hermit card. We have the Hanged Woman. We have the Four of Swords. And the Justice card. All right, so what I see here for pile number 3 is that, there is this turn of events that's happening for you. There is something that's shifting, something that's changing in a whole new direction for you. It's like a 180 change. And so what I'm seeing here is that, Spirit is encouraging you to let go of the, I guess, the old the old way of doing things, maybe some old habits, some old beliefs, some old dynamics, or even some old relationships that need to end or change in some way. There is some type of change that's being brought to your awareness, because Spirit is saying you are aware of this change. This has been something that is loud and clear for you, and it's about you now accepting the change. So you letting go of the things that no longer resonate, the things that are no longer serving you, so that you can now step into this new timeline, right? Because old keys can't unlock new doors. So this is about you, stepping into the unknown, and letting go of your comforts, your comfort zone, letting go of what feels comfortable for you. So if you've been feeling complacent or stuck, Spirit is asking you to get moving, to let go of those areas where you know that it's time for you to move. And so with this Hermit card here, it's showing how, it looks like you may have been putting a lot of energy outside of yourself, and Spirit is calling you inward. Spirit is calling you to, not even just to have time where, you're spending time in solitude, but to literally go within, like in your inner world, like to start meditating more. Spirit wants you to let go of, continuously seeking things outside of you. Spirit wants you to take your practice to another level. Maybe you've been feeling this as well, like you're being called to rest or take time to slow down, because this is because you're stepping into a new chapter. You're stepping into a new beginning, and so it's going to require you to rest. It's going to require you to kind of be in that transitional phase, what we call like the void or the bridge between where you're not quite out of the old, and you're kind of in the middle where you're not yet all the way in the new. You're kind of just in between. So, this is why this time is here for you. So this is about you, allowing yourself to, slow down and just let things start to shift for you. This is something that, this is happening currently for you. And even with this Hang Woman card here, because we know this represents the hangman, however, but this is showing, with the hangman, things are, like I was saying just before, that you're in that void. You're in that transitional phase where things are just not yet, it's not time to move or step all the way into the new, but you know that the shift is here. So it's just, you're in that period of transformation that, it's just requiring you to be still, right? And so with the Four of Swords here, it's showing how you're cutting away, again, anything that no longer serves you. So it's about you letting these things go gracefully. Letting go of these attachments. There's some attachments, some things that are attached to you. And a lot of it is, I'm seeing, regarding mentally, like a lot of things you're experiencing. Maybe you're experiencing some type of psychic attacks where, maybe you're having a lot of different voices in your head, or you may be experiencing where, you're doubting yourself in some way. But Spirit is saying these are old energies that you need to clear. A lot of these voices you're hearing are from other people's energies that you've picked up on. This is not actually your own energies. So this is why it's important for you to go into this hermit mode and really meditate and go into your internal world, so you can clear out all of that energies that's not yours, that you've absorbed from other people. Maybe they've imparted doubts and fears into you. A lot of this energy is not your own. So Spirit is asking you to clear it so that you can stand in your truth and stand in your own power. You see, she has this sword in her hand, and it's bigger than all these other ones. It's like you got to stand in your truth. What's true for you? being connected and aligned with your own truth, but you're going to have to clear out all of this extra clutter. And that's going to require you to spend time in meditation, because this is not your energy. That's what Spirit is saying. This is not yours at all. So this is you cutting the cords. This is you cutting the attachments, and as well as spending less time with these people. Almost like I'm seeing where Spirit is like you letting them go as well completely in some way. You accepting that it's time for you to move on from this, because they're not doing you any service to your energy. They're disrupting your energy. They're disrupting your peace. Even, I'm seeing, not only just mentally but also emotionally. It's time for you to let this go, because this is really hindering you from feeling balance, because this is what this Justice card is showing here. Because balance is trying to come in for you. It's trying to give you some level of stability, because maybe you've been feeling so off center, you've been feeling so unbalanced, and that has created a lot of chaos into your world. But Spirit is saying this time period of rest and recovery is here for you to heal, and so that you can balance your energy back out. So don't go back in the environment that has created this imbalance, right? So this is about you really healing that wound that's connecting you with these people. I'm saying it's maybe one particular person as well, but it's about you cutting that cord. It's time to cut that cord, because Spirit is trying to bring in this balance for you, this harmony for you, but it's going to require you to let some things go, because the scales are not balanced for you right now. Something is too heavy and it's just creating this imbalance. Something that is no longer fitting, it's no longer serving you. So Spirit is encouraging you to let it go, so that justice can be served, so that those who may have wronged you in some way, so that justice can be served, so that your karma can be clear. So this is about you clearing this karmic debt. But it's going to require you to let go of these attachments. It's going to require you to have forgiveness. It's going to require you to give forgiveness, because it's like what Spirit is trying to put here is that, when you are unforgiving, let me tell you something. I know you've heard this before, but forgiveness is for you. And this is why. Because when you're still holding on to resentment and unforgiveness for something, or to a person or someone, then you're still kind of holding an energetic connection or charge with that person. You're still holding on to, and you're keeping that connection there because you're holding on to that unforgiveness. But in order for you to release yourself from this person or the situation, you're going to have to find the closure within yourself. You're going to have to find a way to, create that closure you need, because they're not going to give it to you. That you can't look at for forgiveness or closure for them. You got to do this for you, so that you can set yourself free, so that you can let go of this energy that's holding you back. Again, this change is here for you. This is all that Spirit is trying to usher in, because you've already, experienced some level of chaos with this situation. But again, this change of events is here to level things out for you. It's just about you now being patient and getting out of your comfort zone and choosing your freedom over comfort, right? So that things can start to balance out for you again, so that you can clear out all of this energy that is creating so much mental chatter for you. All right, so we're gonna pull, let's see what this card is from pile number 3. If you've chosen pile number 3, it says the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, so what this is saying here is that, things are moving. The energy is shifting for you. Things are in motion. It's just going to require you to actually sit still. It's going to require you to be still. It's going to require you to let go of anything that is not in alignment with you now. Because the energy is moving. And with this Wheel of Fortune, the thing is churning, it's changing. This is a 180-degree shift. These are going to be completely different. You're gonna get your balance. You're gonna get your justice, but it's gonna require you to really, really take time to clear out all of this old energy, to heal this wound or this area that you're experiencing, this situation. All right, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3, on what it is you need to let go of. I hope this resonates with you. Let me know how it does. Thank you to our angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. And leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Thank you. Peace.